if we have a cone like this, okay, is the L, and then is R, then the surface area of the cone not include the base will be equal to pi RL. Okay, so first in this example, if we know the radius of the base is SCM, the vertical height of the cone is 11 cm. If we want to calculate the total surface area, first we have to calculate the S first. So actually here we have triangle, here is SCM, here is 11 cm, here is S. How to calculate the value of S? Actually, I'm not sure that you remember this theorem or not. S squared will be equal to 11 squared plus S squared. So S will be equal to square root 11 squared plus S squared. That is 30.6. Okay, so we get the side length, okay, or we can set the side height, okay, and then the total surface area of the cone will be equal to pi RL plus pi R squared. Pi RL is the side area, pi R squared is the base area. So pi times R is H, L is the side length, that is 30.6 plus pi R square R is S squared. So you will get the answer is 542.9 cm squared. So if you have no any questions on the total surface area of the cone, then I will move on to the next one, is the surface area of the pyramid. So this one is more difficult. If we want to calculate the surface area of the pyramid, actually it consists of 1 square and 4 triangles. Okay, actually the 4 triangles are same. Okay, so the base area, that is the square, is very simple because we know that the side length of the square is 7 cm, but how can we calculate the area of the triangle? It's quite difficult because we only have the vertical height of the pyramid, that is SCM. Then we have to use some theory in the trigonometry to find out the vertical length for this triangle. Okay, so the first step is Look here is 3.5 cm because the overall length is 7 cm here, so half of the length is 3.5 cm, and then if here is 3.5, here it is h, then I assume here is a square will be equal to h square plus 3.5 square. So a will be equal to h.73 cm. Then after you get the value of a, then for each triangle the area will be equal to 1/2 times 7 times h.73, and then since we have 4 triangles here, we use this value multiplied by 4 plus the 7 times 7 will be the total surface area. Okay. So the answer will be 171.2 cm square. Maybe I give you some time, maybe 1 minute to think about it. Okay, 諗有冇問題先去到呢度，因為 since the concept is quite complicated, so if you cannot understand, please tell me, I can repeat. So up to now, any questions? If you have no more questions, then I will move on to the next page. Okay, here we still looking on the 5.4.6. Okay, so now we want to calculate total surface area of different solid. Okay, for the first solid is the shade. So similarly, we have a formula. Okay, so for this one, if my memory is correct, but I have to verify my memory. Yeah, my memory is correct. And the formula will be 4 pi r square. Okay, in Chinese 球體個表面面積就係 4 pi r square. Okay, so you can just substitute the radius 5 cm to the formula. So the total surface area will be 4 pi times r square. That is 5 is out, and then 5 square times 4 times pi is 340.2 cm cube of 2 cm square, not cm cube. Okay, because the unit for the area is cm square. Okay, so for the second one, similarly, we have half of the shape, so the total surface area will be equal to 1/2 of the 4 pi r square. Is only the surface area for this portion. Remember, we have the second portion, that is the base. Maybe I use different color to highlight it. Okay, so here remember the second portion will be, the area will be pi r square. So we substitute the value. R is 7 cm, so we substitute the R equal to 7 cm to the formula. We can get the answer. So the total surface area for this one, for this solid, will be equal to 461.8. Okay. So the last one is the most difficult one. Actually, you need to immerse on. Okay, we have two cone here. Okay, so this solid is made by the big cone, and then I remove the top of the cone, then we get this solid. Okay, so the removed part is the cone with the base circle of radius of 2 cm, and then for another part, the big cone is the cone with the base circle with radius of 4 cm. But remember, if we want to calculate the surface area of a cone, then we have to know the length of the side. Okay, 打斜嗰條邊嗰條長度in Chinese. Okay, so what is the value of the L? Okay, actually L is 7 cm. Why? Because if we have 4 cm here, we have L 4 cm, we have L plus 7, and 2 cm, we have LCM. So actually L is 7 cm. Okay, it is the ratio, not equal. Okay, 4 to L plus 7 is equal to 2 to L. Or maybe I rewrite in this way. Okay, so we solve this equation. L will be equal to 7 cm. So how can we calculate the area, total surface area? First, we calculate the total surface area of the big cone, that is pi times 4 times 40 is the total surface area of the side surface area of the big cone. We minus this area by the surface area of the small cone, the red one. So it is 5 times 2 times 7. Okay, this is the first portion. And then remember we have the upper base and lower base. The upper base area will be pi times 2 square. The lower base area will be pi times 4 square. Then we will get the answer. Then the answer should be 194.8 cm square. So up to now, any questions? If you have no more questions, then the next one is 5.4.7. Actually, is the overall revision for the topic 5. Okay, so you can see that it consists of the question in the different area in topic 5. For example, the area of the rectangle, area of triangle, or volume of the cuboids, or etc. So maybe here I can give you some time, maybe 10 minutes. Okay, give you 10 minutes. So you can make use of this 10 minutes to work on this one, 5.4.7, as well as 5.5, because I can share the 5.5 with you, okay? Because 5.5 should be similar to the previous question. I can open the 5.5 first. So I share the screen. For the 5.5 is this one. Okay, you can see that actually 5.5.1 and 5.5.2 are same as the 5.4.5 and 5.4.6. So I give you 10 minutes, okay, to work on those 3 exercises, okay. So 10 minutes for yourself, okay, on 4.7, 5.5.1, and 5.5.2. Okay, because in those exercises we have no any new concept, so you can use the concept that you have learned from the previous chapter to complete the exercise. So I can give you 10 minutes to work on them. So next topic will start at okay, so maybe 10 minutes. Next topic will start at 2:50 p.m. Okay.